All right, go ahead.
Hey, what's going on, y'all? This is Mr. PDQ. As y'all know, I got a lot going on between the Thousand Men Real Men Challenge and the Gentlemen's Academy for young men between the ages of 12 to 17. But that's not my focus right now in this video. My focus is I'm really pushing for this Real Men Challenge because I need to show that we can assemble. The purpose of this is it's 1,000 black men assembling to meet on January 4th at Martin Luther King High School at 7 a.m. in the morning. The goal is I want us to be able to show that we can unite, we can come together and show that our presence has power and the impact that our presence have. I think a lot of times we forget how much of our presence, how powerful our presence is. And what I really want to do is show that we can do that. And the bigger piece is to have an impact on our kids. To show that they've never seen 1,000 black men line up and greet them going into high school or going into school, period. And cheering them on and telling them that, hey, you're smart, you're about to have a great year, have a successful second half to your school year, you're an A student, just subliminally setting their minds up for success for the second half of the year. And that's what I want us to do. I want us to come together, come out there suited and booted, 7 a.m. in the morning, be out there till about 8:30 as we greet them, cheer them on, and truly support them as they're going into school to start a new year. I mean, let's think about the overall impact that this will have on those kids and just the psyche of, wow, it was 1,000 black men out there, and to the boys there's 1,000 black men that look like me. They not locked up. They're not sitting here using ebonics, talking ignorant. They don't have their pants hanging off of their butts. They're not locked up. You know what I mean? They're not sitting out here being hoodlums. They're here. They're dressed professional. And they're cheering us on and showing us that life is bigger than what's being perpetuated out there about us as black men. So I think it's very critical that we come together and make this happen. I think that it could be a powerful impact. And the other flip side to that is I wanted to also be a situation where we unite, where we connect and we build a bridge and a bond with all of us, the total 1,000 of us, that we support each other, uplift each other, communicate with each other, and continue to build. And maybe we do it at King, next month, and in February, we do it at Gratz, or we do it at West Philly High, or wherever. But I don't want this to be a one-time thing. I want this to be something that we continue to make an impact and give back. So the other piece to that was also that I wanted to make sure that we gave the kids something. So I wanted all of us to at least put up $20 in, and we put up $20 and we buy book bags, and we want to have book bags with pencil, pens, and new books, some fresh books for them to start the school year off, the second half of the school year. And as we can put $25 gift cards in there for them for as a present for them to go in. Let's just think about the total overall impact that's going to have. And I do want to say thank you because I've been getting support. A lot of people have been replugging the flyer and saying, hey, they think this is a great job. But my first video, I was for lack of better words, a little animated. But that's me. That's me being passionate. That's me talking about what it was that was on my heart, and I needed to get it out. And I needed to get it out immediately. So you saw someone that was passionate about what he had to say and was being honest. And sometimes you just gotta be raw, man. I can't be, all super dressed up and set in a certain way for you guys. It's just not going to happen. I'm a passionate person, and sometimes I just gotta express myself. I'm going to express myself, and that's just what it is. And that's what I did. But here's the irony in that: with me being excited and me being passionate about what I had to say and giving no details, no particulars around what it was that I wanted to do, that video had 64,000 views. It was reposted 6 or 7 different times. It was crazy. I didn't think that was going to happen. But here's the thing: it got reposted in a whole bunch of other cities, but those cities aren't the cities I live in. I'm Philadelphia, born and bred. I'm an uptown guy all day. I love my city. But what I love even more is to see us make a change and an impact on these kids. I think this is a critical situation. If we don't step up to save our kids, no one else is. And I think we as men have to be the ones who takes the first step and make sure that we show that we care about our community, our kids, their education, their thought process, and how they feel about themselves. And I think one of the best ways is to show them images that's not being perpetuated from them from a negative perspective as it is on a day-to-day basis via the news and social media and so forth and so on. There's a lot of us out here that's hardworking, intelligent, strong, positive black men, and this is what needs to be showed. This is what needs to be displayed. And if anywhere we're going to show it, why not here? Why not Philly? Why not 1,000? This 1,000 is what we need to have. We have to have it. I was asked, what if you come short of the 1,000? I'm like, well, we come short, I can do that, but I don't think we're gonna come short of the 1,000. I know that there's enough men in the city that care about these kids and care about our community and care about stepping up and is looking for an opportunity to be a part of something bigger than who they are. So I know this 1,000 is going to happen. It's not going to be less than 1,000. So this is what it's going to be. But I want to get some shout outs too, because I got some brothers that have been behind me and they've been running with me, and I'll be the worst if I didn't show them some support and appreciation for what they've done and how they supported me in this movement. So I'm gonna run off some names of some brothers that I know have been running with me. Don't mind my little blue Bible. This is what I do. This is where I jot at. This is where my thoughts go. So my brother Benjamin Locke, my other brother Phil, Curtis Kente, Alan Stratton, Lamar Smith, Steve Rodriguez, Charles Jones, Darren Singleton, Larry, my man, aka Chock Belafonte, Kamari Ellis, who else? I hope I ain't forgetting anybody. My man Rock. A couple of my, Rock is one of my Mason brothers. Darren Singleton is one of my Mason brothers. So we moving and shaking. I gotta get some honorary mentions to my other good brother and close friend Montez Hill, Scott Askew, people that just had my back, and when I felt like this may not work, they like, nah, it works. So these are brothers that have been standing up with me, supporting me on this movement that's going to be out there on January 4th. So I'm expecting you guys to get out there. If you want to get in contact with me, you can get in contact with me at pdq@pdqmanagement.com. Also, I actually started a GoFundMe so we can put the money together so we can purchase the book bags and do whatever we need to do. So there's a GoFundMe. If you look it up, it's 1,000 Black Men. You can go there, deposit the money so we can go ahead and get the book bags and make this happen. But we got to show up, fellas. We got to show up. And I know if anywhere it could be done, any city it can be done, what could be greater than the city of Philadelphia? We real men. We know what to do. We know what we need to do. So I'm expecting to see you guys. And like I said, you can contact me at 267-495-8537. You can hit me on my page, Mr. PDQ. You can look me up there. Or you can email me at pdqmanagement.com. But I'm looking forward to us coming together, making this happen, making an impact, and just impacting some kids. Might have some mentorships that come out of this process, and these kids get to see us in a different light. And let's not let media dictate what we look like to our kids. Let's not let media dictate what society think we are as men. You know what I'm saying? We're kings, and let's move as kings. Iron sharpens iron. So I look forward to hearing from everybody, and we're going to probably do a conference call before then, but I think this needs to happen. So I salute you, brothers, and let's make this happen. Mr. PDQ, y'all take care. So.